So first of all, what is a choke technique? So a choke technique is basically a rhythm technique to help you accent on certain beats and certain notes to make those notes or beats pop out a lot more. It really does kind of pops itself out. So let me just show you what it sounds like. And I'm just going to play a very simple chord progression with the technique first, then without. So this is what the chord progression sounds like with the technique first. So and this is what the technique, and this is what the same chord progression sounds like without the technique. So you can hear that it loses a lot of the pop and the pulse of the rhythm. So this is a great technique to add in and accentuate the pop and the pulse of your rhythm. And you can use it in many different genres. You hear it in jazz as well. Once in a while you hear something like... Yeah, you know, you get the idea. It really helps a lot with your rhythm playing. Alright, so now let's talk about how to pull off this technique. And this technique is often a combination of your right hand and your left hand. So let's talk about the left hand first. So on your left hand, and I'm just going to play a simple A major chord. So on your left hand, you want to pulse your hand on and off the strings. So for example... See how my left hand pulses off the string? So what I'm doing there is I'm just quickly removing the pressure off the string, but I keep in contact with the string. So when I do that, basically what it does is it kills the note and it mutes it at the same time because my fingers are still on the string, which prevents it from ringing the open string. If I release my fingers, you will hear that you can hear the open string. So hear that? But if I don't release my fingers and I leave it on the string, see that? It's a lot cleaner. So you want to keep your fingers on the string to mute the strings. Now, sometimes when you play an open string, for example, in the case of A major, I'm playing the 5th string and it's an open string. It's a bit trickier to mute that ringing open string because I don't have any fingers on that string. So in that case, you might want to consider using another free finger on your left hand to reach over and mute that string. In this case, I use my pinky and I just reach over and I touch the string. So this is what it looks like. See that? I release the pressure on these 3 fingers and I reach over with my pinky to touch the 5th string so that it gets muted. And you can do this with any free finger. It's just that in this case, the only free finger that I have is my pinky on my left hand. Alright, another thing is more often than not, I'm also using my right hand to mute the strings just in case. Yeah, just in case. And all you have to do is just place your right hand, back down on the strings. So for example, right now I'm plucking the 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string using my thumb, index, middle, and ring. And all I do is I just bring my fingers back down and I just mute the strings like that. And this is more of an insurance. I don't necessarily have to use my right hand, but I find that when I use a combination of my left hand and my right hand, the chances of me pulling off this technique cleanly is a lot higher. So if you look at how both of my hands work together,